Thank you.
MICAL.
Thank you. Good evening, Inagua. Thank you. Please have a seat. Thank you. Have a seat. Relax. We can have a little chat. No, the first thing I want to say is that Inagua does not deserve to have a liar as its MP. Alfred Gray is a liar. He is undeserving of you. Color Red is happy to be in Inagua tonight.
Color Red.
We spent your day in MICAL, in Crooked Island, in Acklands, in Inagua. I want you to know, they are going red this time.
That's MICAL.
They're all excited. They're fired up, ready to vote, to join the wave that has covered all the family islands. I told them I was coming here, but I had no idea I'd have such a welcome at the airport today. Thank you very much.
Color Red.
You know, we deeply regret that we are unable to televise this event tonight, but I told Kay to find a time on ZNS that we can replay this event. I'd love the Bahamas to see what talent Inagua has. You are truly the best kept secret in the Bahamas. No question about that. You know, unfortunately, you bought the bag of promises sold to you by that liar, Alfred Gray, on 2 successive occasions and got nothing in your effort. In fact, by voting for the PLP, we almost lost marijuana because they tried to sell marijuana. We had to get back 6,000 acres of land. You're going to have an opportunity to look at our manifesto, and you can look at theirs. You can make your own judgment. We want you to know we take responsibility for what we promise because we are the party that delivers. You heard the list that Sydney just recited a minute ago. They continue to overpromise and not deliver, and they are shameless people. They never come back, say I tried or not, just tell you an outright lie and expect you to continue to support them. They failed to deliver on most of the promises they made to the Bahamas while they were in office, and they certainly failed to deliver on the promises they made to Inagua. You can have your chance on Monday coming. No big deal. Just go and just mark that X. If you look at that book of promises they've now put out for 2012, you'll discover that nothing is new in it. It's just a repackaged bunch of lies and promises. Same thing they promised you before, they are promising you again and again. And now one's got sense. We are offering you this time here Sidney Colley as our candidate. He's a native of Inagua, but unlike your present MP, Sidney will look after your interests. He'll be a representative of the ilk of Wynne and Simonet, who served you with dignity and dedication as Speaker of the House Assembly and as a minister. He's a part of our team. We take our job seriously. We are not in this for ourselves. We are here to make life better for all Bahamians. Take it from me. My record is long. It is public. I never seek to run from it. My record is one of deliverance, and I come to you with clean hands after 35 years in House of Assembly.
That's MICAL.
Sydney is a part of a very energetic team. We've got a good group running for us this time. Your current MP has taken you for granted for too long. He spends most of the time in Nassau looking after his own interests, not yours. You want an MP who's going to work for you, and Sydney is that man. It's time you have an MP who puts your interests and your needs and your community interests ahead of his own. Sydney is fired up. He's ready to go. Now, here in Inagua, we started a little program the other day for job readiness. We've hired 48 of you all in the job readiness program. We want you to make sure that you perform well, get good reports from your supervisors. Don't mind any lie Gray tells you. It is for 52 weeks, 1 year. That money is secure. You get paid every week God sends. We've also had discussions with Morton because we want to have some more people in Inagua trained to do many jobs that other people do. And so we expect Morton to be able to make available to us spaces for some of you to go and join, to do electrical work, plumbing work, carpentry work, etc., so you can manage the economy of Inagua. We will pay the wages of the persons that Morton take on so you can be trained over the next year. That's on top of the 48 that the government has taken on. Now, we're going to also deepen the harbor here so that we can put the Defense Force big craft in Inagua, because you are our southern flank and you are the place where we need to have Defense Force officers to look out for those who want to come here who don't belong here. We are a big tent, the FNM, and we want to take care of anybody who wants to come in. And I want to say to all loyal Inaguans, don't be shy. Come join us. Come and join us. We are the best party for the Bahamas. We offer you accountable and transparent government. We offer you a scandal-free government. You can go anywhere in the world, hold your head up high and say, in the Bahamas, the FNM is in power, and I'm proud to be a Bahamian.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
That's my papa.
We are in the business of promoting the various islands of the Bahamas as unique destinations, and Inagua is a prime example of where that can be and should be, because you've got to offer what many places don't have to offer. Now, we've also taken great care to look after the interests of the Family Islands of the Bahamas. And you've been fortunate to have a good group who are your local government representative. You know, when I came down here the other day, Mr. Roll, your chairman, told me a list of things that he said needed to be done here. Where did I put his list? A list. Anyway, he gave me a long list of things that needed to be done in Inagua. And I said, fine, we'll cost it out. And we'll make the money available to you. He wanted to make sure you had street signs, stop signs, names on your street. He wanted to fix the seawall. He wanted to fix the drainage. He wanted to fix your cabanas. He wanted to fix the building of the marketplace. And we went to Nassau. We costed it out. And we said, fine, it cost $200,000. We sent the money, put it in the bank, and said, now you go to work and you issue contracts to people who qualify. They've now issued 17 separate contracts to 17 different people in Inagua to restore Inagua to what it used to be. I understand you got about 12 houses who ain't got cable, so we'll fix that for you. We were happy to be able to cause Inagua to have access to cable television, that you now have a good medical facility, You also now having your roads reconstructed. We're going to reconstruct all the roads. You know, it's the second time I'm doing this, you know. When I came to office in 1992, I had to do the same thing then. That neglectful bunch came in and did nothing. At a cost of $3.6 million, we are restoring all the roads in Inagua, all of them. We now refocus our attention to dealing with all of the applications of Crown land. We've dealt with 27 of them so far. They've got many more to do, but I assure you, we will do all of them. We are delighted that you are able to get title to land to be able to go to the bank or to leave it for your children. If you want to mortgage it, to mortgage it. You want to go leave it for your children to do so, to lease it, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you, but you ought to have title in your hand. And the FNM is doing that for you. We continue to place the highest priority on education. We continue to provide unprecedented numbers of scholarships throughout the Bahamas. I know that you require and need a new high school. And so I want to confirm to you the following, but listen to me so that you don't misunderstand what I say. Okay. We have completed the planning for the construction of your new school, replacing the one that was so badly damaged and needed to be abandoned. The school will have 6 standard classrooms, 4 specialist labs, 1 each for home economics, woodwork, sewing and science, a library, a computer classroom, and then the regular administrative block and restroom facility for students. The renovation of a single-story building at the back of the school will permit it to be converted into art and music classrooms. And the school will have covered walkways. The school construction is expected to cost more than $5 million. I want to give you my undertaking that we will build early in our next term this new school for Inagua. We have recently agreed to pay the cost of 80% of health insurance for teachers beginning on the 1st of July, and they will pay the balance. We're going to build dormitories for the College of the Bahamas so that your students from Inagua and elsewhere in the Bahamas can have a place to stay if they are unable to be accommodated in the existing dormitories that the college has. The others lie when they tell you that they believe in young Bahamians. They believe only in helping themselves. You know, we gave 5 times as much money for scholarships for Bahamian students to go to COB as the PLP did. They did $5 million in 5 years. We did $25 million in 5 years. In their last year in office, they did $400,000 for scholarship. We did $8 million for scholarships. There's no comparison between us and them. They talk better than us. There's no question about that. If you want deliverance, come to us. Inaguans, I fully expect that you will come on board. I fully expect that you will join us. We're going to win all the seats in the Family Island, with the exception of 1 or 2. We want you to be on our southern flank, and Abaco will be on our northern flank. We're going to win in Nassau and win big in Nassau. Inagua, don't be outside in the cold. Come in, come in. We are very pleased with the enthusiasm that you have, pleased with the quality of your speakers. We can invite the 3 speakers that you had tonight to Nassau to come to the mega rally. And I told Mr. McIntosh, the fix-up man, that we're going to invite him to come and sing that song.
Are you serious?
we'll pay the cost for their travel and living in town. Inaguans, you've been out this long time today. I've been going from this morning. I have all sorts of meetings tomorrow. And the next day, the next day, the next day. So I'm not going to talk long. I just want to say I'm very grateful and thankful that you're going to come with me this time. That you're not going to regret it. We will look after you well. This is my last time seeking office in the Bahamas. And before I go, I'm going to restore Inagua to what Inagua used to be. We know what your needs are. We know that your terminal at the airport is unbecoming of Mathew Town. We will deliver. We thank you very much for your support. We look forward to Monday night, Sidney Colley becoming the next MP for Inagua. Thank you. Good night.